Hello, 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 Taurus. Welcome into your reading. This is going to be the reading for Taurus. I decided to bring out the Earth Magic, and we are going to get a message from Earth Magic. We have communion. This is where we are talking with our ancestors, our spirit animals, and guides at this time. If you are not, maybe it is time for you to because I feel like right now, Taurus, you are in a very intuitive time, and answers that you may be looking for may come from those sources. And we're going to get an angel message, vision, guardian angel. Yes, this could come in visions, premonitions, dreams. So right now is a great time for Taurians to commune with their guides and their angels. We're going to pick a couple of these cards here. Well, this one wanted to come out. Great fortune. Makes sense considering we are the Pentacles. But great fortunes come in many different ways. We have on the distant horizon. So this could mean some type of promotion with a pay grade raise. Could mean some of you getting lucky, maybe going to casino and striking it rich, playing the lottery. Or I feel like for some, a settlement is coming through. Take this one. This one. Someone's coming out of some bad health. And this just happened. Oh. Lilies. So we have a storm here. We have lightning and rain, and then the skies are clearing. The lilies, my grandmother, who also is Taurus, did not like these lilies. She said they were death lilies. Somebody here may have had a near-death experience with health issues. And you've come out of it. The sun is shining. We have the fishes. This is a deep emotional healing that has occurred for some. Some, consider this the peace lily. There's peace after some type of destruction, some type of illness. The mice, to me, always indicates illness or destruction. So let's go ahead and get some tarot. What can we see for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? take those. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Again, she is covered by the umbrella. Even though it's raining, there's maybe this was an epiphany for some of you, how to stay healthier. Maybe we've learned some things about our health. We have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Fate, which is, I want to think that, oh, I love my numerals. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, that's what I thought. Fate, Wheel of Fortune. We have Strength. We have Ten of Wands, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. So Taurus, I feel for some of you, you have been holding out for some type of judgment, something that is going to change your life. Now, what this is that is coming in for you, the King of Swords is about truth and justice. And I see the scales, this particular Four of Pentacles has scales. So there's some type of justice that you've been waiting for, whether this is some type of settlement because of the cards here, or, you know, the King of Swords is somebody of knowledge. This could be news from a doctor. And I do feel that you are going to get a just result or a just offer that is going to change your life for the better. Now we have the Strength card. And in this particular Strength card, she looks like, you know, this snake is trying to squeeze her, trying to eat her, you know. But it's weird because she's in the egg with the snake. And I feel like what we fear, you know, when they say like a spider fears you more than you fear that spider. I'm getting that image. I'm getting that voice in my head saying, there's nothing to fear here. Because you it's almost like you're made of the same cloth, and I'm getting this made of the same cloth. The fear fears you more than you fear whatever it is. So it is also, if we know fear, if we've embraced fear, we know how to get out of fear. And I feel like you know how to get out of your mind and out of those thoughts, the fear-based thoughts. Because truly, I think you already know that it is baseless. So we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the Five of Swords. The Ten of Wands can represent what we have achieved, and I'm just getting that vision of harvest time. Once the harvest time is over, you know, people, there's a time where we can relax. It's done. You're putting in the hard work, Taurus, and it's about done. It's time to take that break. We have the Emperor. Now the Emperor, you know, he's a conqueror. He's not a king. He rules many lands, many things. And I feel like with the Five of Swords, we're trying to rule and control aspects in our life. No matter the cost, it could be the cost of your health. Just trying to always manage everything, and maybe there's something to taking care of your health here. And I said with that Ace of Swords that we have maybe this, you know, new information of how to better handle our stress, our, you know, our anxieties, and overdoing things to the point where it can bring you into sickness. So I didn't get any love cards or a love reading here. So I'm not going to pull any love cards to clarify anything. I am going to pull some more cards for, and I'm hearing fortunate. So you are very blessed. You are very fortunate, Taurus. Never forget that. Get your mind, yeah, there's a new beginning, a new beginning for you, and a whole new lease on life. I think for a lot of Tauruses, we overdo things. We don't care for ourselves. Yeah, there's a new lease on life. We have the Death card. This is in reverse. When I get things in reverse, that typically means that it's already done. So we've had, you know, the death and rebirth of something. For some of you, I'm going to separate these cards, and there may have been a death in your family, close to you, due to illness. What else can we see for Taurus? Where is the fate taking Taurus? Huh, I'm not kidding. I asked where the fate was taking Taurus. Wheel of Fortune came out again. So that is double Wheel of Fortune. And I feel with the Great Fortune, things are about to turn around for you, Taurus. Whether it's in your health and fitness, whether it's in a new position for, you know, and it may have seemed like it was so far away, but I feel like this distance horizon was passed and we're getting closer to something, Taurus. So what else can we see for Taurus? What is this fear that Taurus has that can possibly, you know, sometimes fear can consume us, worry and stress. And I feel like that's what this particular deck is saying, that the fear is consuming you and you need the strength of the mind. We have the Ace of Swords to free yourself of those negative thoughts, because I see things coming for you, Taurus. We have the Four of Wands, stability. Absolutely. We need to be grounded, stable. Don't go on the tangents of, you know, fear and worry, because that only adds more to, you know, health issues. But we have stability. We have a celebration. This is saying celebrate yourself, Taurus. You've come a long way. What's with the Emperor and this Five of Swords? Having to get everything done at all costs, no matter, you know, what. Overloading, especially with the Ten of Wands too, because that could be the burden card. Too many. What is this? Emperor. The World. Trying to do everything, right? This is a movement card. Some people, it may be that you are moving with that distance horizon card, but I feel like you're taking on everything in the world. This could be information. This could be stuff we're seeing, hearing. And what this is saying is, you know, at all costs, we can't fix and take on everything. Trust me, everything that is happening right now, everywhere, is supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen. And what we are going to see after the dust settles is something very different. I think more and more people are going to wake up to the truth and stop believing in lies. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is giving to yourself, Taurus. Remember, if you're not getting anything out of it and there's nothing you can do to fix something, stop giving that energy to it. You can put out good energy to all over the world through meditation and just sending those positive vibes. But being worried, being stressed, being consumed by anything is not going to make what is fate, what is supposed to happen, change in any way, shape, or form. The good, positive energies that we put out, that is what changes. So let's get one more card. One more card. One more card for Taurus, please. What else does Taurus need to know? This could talk about foolishness and thinking that we can take on all this and it's not going to affect health. But also it's a new beginning. It's a new start. With the Death card in the reverse and now the Fool, we are now looking at a new beginning, a new way of thinking, a new way of protecting ourselves from our thoughts. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Cups. Remember, Taurus, this is all an illusion. If we try to solve the riddle, that's where confusion sets in. We stay grounded. We pray. We meditate, send positive energy out there, and that's when beautiful changes happen. So I am not going to pull any tea leaves, but I do have some inspiring messages that we're going to pick from my little bloom. May happiness touch your life today as warmly as you have touched the lives of others. Absolutely. Taurus, we are loving, we are kind, and we are warm-hearted, and we care for everyone. But it's time for you to allow, with the 6 of Pentacles, others to do for you as well. Have you had kindness shown? Pass it on. So those small acts of kindness that we receive, that we give, it is a chain reaction. It's what brings more positive energy. Remember, the dark cannot withstand the light. And we have to shine our lights bright here, Taurus. For a better tomorrow, for a better today, for better health. Okay. And let's pull a few little, just a couple. We don't need to get a lot. So we have a plane. Somebody may be going on a trip, or someone may be coming to visit you soon. We have, the lucky charm. So, you know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Maybe you are Irish. I don't know why I said that. Maybe you're going to have corned beef and cabbage. Or, you know, that could be that great fortune. And then the little plane. And then we have, I love this one. When pigs fly, Taurus. And this little piggy is a flying. So don't stop believing in miracles, because things can happen. And then we have the squid. And the squid is all about protection, evading, you know, predators. So protect yourself. There's a lot of people out there preying on people in all different forms and ways. Protect your mind. That Ace of Swords. Protect your mind, Taurus. Protect your spiritual body. And I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm so glad to be back doing readings again. But there was things that I had to cleanse and take care of myself. So, because if I'm not right, my readings aren't going to be right. So, many blessings. Agape.